The inspiring success story of Facebook. According to the findings of research conducted on how many people tend to use social media, it was found that around 4.70 billion people are active users as of 2022. According to statistics, as of July 2022, Facebook had 2.934 billion monthly active users and continues to be the most popular and most visited active social media platform. Moreover, around 1.968 billion people are active on Facebook on a daily basis. That's a huge figure, no? So how did Facebook gain such popularity? Not only gained, but also maintained it for over 20 years. The answer lies in the utility of the platform. Want to get something viral instantly? Make a Facebook post. Publish on the right channels across the social media platform. Congrats! You are halfway through already. The platform handles the rest with its popping number of MAUs, so the news and top trends spread like wildfire. Therefore, it's safe to say that Facebook has become the new normal for almost a score year in case you want to make your posts viral in a short span of time. Hence, also making it a great marketing platform perfect for marketeers. People frequently use their social media accounts to access news along with the intent of keeping up with the latest trends and gaining random knowledge. Keeping this in view, we know that this trend is likely to continue and might as well increase in the coming years. Being a part of the mass media, the internet is an amazing place to stay in touch with other people around the planet. But Facebook has made this everyday thing even easier. You can spot when your friend is online on the platform and can easily get in touch by dropping a message. Apart from just messaging or calling, you can also create groups with more than 2 people where you can share valuable and informational content with one another. Meanwhile, if you're looking to meet new people apart from just your old friends, Facebook is again a great place. It is the most popular social platform on the internet, with over more than 2 billion active members every month, thus helping you connect with people of similar interests and making communication with them far easier. Apart from just individual interests, Facebook is also a great marketplace for businesses. Identifying your target audience has become simple with this amazing application, as you can find a massive number of potential buyers here. When your business builds a strong presence on social media, it eventually helps in boosting your company's ranking on search engines and hence makes it visible to an even larger audience. Now that we have talked about the popularity of the social media king formerly known as Facebook and now known as Meta, let's dive down into 2004 when Mark Zuckerberg, a Harvard student, gave birth to this ever-growing platform. But before we start, press the subscribe button on the right-hand corner of your screens and hit that bell icon to get to know some of the most inspiring business stories. Mark Zuckerberg. With a thing for computers, Mark Zuckerberg was born on May 14, 1984, in White Plains, New York. Studying from NYU School of Dentistry, his father, Edward Zuckerberg, is a dentist by profession, while his mother, Karen Kempner, became a psychiatrist. Mark acquired basic programming language and, at the age of 12, developed the instant messaging app known as Zucknet that his father made use of in his workplace for getting notified whenever a patient arrived. In 2002, Zuckerberg managed to get admission to Harvard University, which is a dream of many. He chose computer and psychology as his major subjects and excelled at both, along with English literature and math. But did it all help him make Facebook? Well, yes. It was Harvard University where he incepted the concept of Facebook. Journey wasn't a lone one though. Dustin Moskovitz and Chris Hughes, 2 of his roommates, were also the part of it. They assisted him in adding and enhancing new features on this site. Furthermore, the 3 of them worked on making it available across all the campuses in the country. We will be discussing the success of Facebook, but first, let's complete our talk related to its main founder, Mark Elliott Zuckerberg. Zuckerberg married Priscilla Chan on May 19, 2012. Both of them continued supporting each other and also opened a foundation together that focuses initially on avoiding and treating diseases. The name of their foundation is Chan Zuckerberg Initiative. How Mark Zuckerberg came up with Facebook. FaceMash. The code for the FaceMatch website was written by second-year Harvard student Mark Zuckerberg on October 28, 2003. By breaking into Harvard's security network, he leveraged his computer science skills for dubious reasons. He copied the student ID photos used by the dorms and used them to fill his new website. On Zuckerberg's website, users could compare images of two students side by side and decide which was hot and which was not. As he broke the rules and filled his website using illicit ways, he was charged seriously with a security breach, violating copyrights and violating individual privacy. A few days later, the website was also taken down by Harvard executives. Then came the Facebook. Mark Elliott Zuckerberg introduced the Facebook, a brand new website, on February 4, 2004. He was inspired to name the website the Facebook by directories that were sent to university students to assist them to get to know one another better. 6 days later, 3 Harvard University seniors named Tyler Winklevoss, Cameron Winklevoss, and Divya Narendra accused him of stealing their concepts for the upcoming social networking site Harvard Connection, which landed him in hot water once more. Later, a lawsuit against Zuckerberg was filed by the 3 claimants, but an out-of-court settlement was ultimately reached. At first, this site was only limited to Harvard students. As time went by, Mark Zuckerberg, along with his 4 fellows, Eduardo Saverin, Dustin Moskovitz, Andrew McCollum, and Chris Hughes, worked on making this website available to a larger audience. From the Facebook to just Facebook. Sean Parker, the founder of Napster and the investor of Angel, was appointed president of the company in 2004. In this year only, the feature of Wall was introduced, where friends could post on each other's profiles. A year later, in 2005, they procured the domain Facebook.com for $200,000 and moved on to changing the name from the Facebook to just Facebook. It was in this year that the tagging people in photos feature was introduced. A version of the website for high school kids was introduced the following year. Credit goes to a $12.7 million investment from venture capital firm Accel Partners in the business. Later on, in 2006, Facebook declared that anyone who was at least 13 years old and had a working email address could sign up in September of that same year. Starting from Harvard University, spreading across all campuses, then all universities across the United States, and later being used around the globe, Facebook spread like a forest fire. According to a survey by 2009, Facebook had become the most widely used social media site around the globe. Being one of the most successful websites out there, Facebook turned the young Zuckerberg into a multi-billionaire. A good thing about Mark Zuckerberg is that he did not just keep all the wealth to himself, he believed in spending it on a good cause. The investments and the acquisitions. In the long run, Facebook received investments that helped it grow and kept acquiring different companies that helped it expand. Investments. Starting out in 2004, in June, Facebook received its first ever investment by Peter Thiel, which was $500,000. Then in 2005, Accel Partners invested $13 million, followed by Microsoft acquiring about 1.6% of the company's stakes and investing $240 million into the company in 2007. Acquisitions. 2008 to 2010. Facebook began to generate income from advertisements between 2008 and 2010. In addition, it declared that it had 500 million users and launched its global headquarters in Dublin, Ireland. The business paid the American Bureau Federation $8.5 million in 2010 to purchase the web domain fb.com. 2011. Facebook was successful in taking over Beluga, which is a messaging service. 2012. In February 2012, Facebook decided to go public and priced its IPO, initial public offering, at $38 per share. Facebook's IPO offering raised $16 billion, and this also became of the largest IPOs in U.S. history. On April 9, 2012, Facebook took over the famous photo and video sharing app, Instagram. Many people thought this to be a mistake, but Zuckerberg was determined and spent $1 billion on this purchase. 2013. Furthermore, in October 2013, Facebook acquired Onavo, which is a mobile web analytics company founded by Israel. It was bought for around $100, $200 million. 2014. 2014 marked a decade since the start of Facebook. The 10th anniversary was celebrated. Further talking about the never-ending acquisitions, the famous mobile messenger service, WhatsApp was acquired for $19 billion. Just a few weeks after taking over WhatsApp, Facebook announced its new acquisition, Oculus VR, which is a virtual reality technology company. This was taken over for $2 billion on March 25, 2014. The list of companies acquired by Facebook goes on and on. We have only mentioned a few. The change from Facebook to Meta. On October 28, 2021, Mark Zuckerberg announced the rebranding and the change of name to Meta. After so many acquisitions, the name Facebook was not enough to showcase everything that they were doing. It's important to keep in mind that Instagram, WhatsApp, and Facebook will all maintain their current names, but now they'll be produced and maintained by a business named Meta. You can imagine the success of Mark Elliott Zuckerberg and how he became a popular entrepreneur at such a young age with a current net worth of $58.2 billion. That's all for today. Hope this famous story was inspiring. Keep coming back to listen to more interesting business stories. Till then, press the subscribe button to get notified of each new video.